an object and closed the trunk. He lifted the object and kept on his shoulder. He was unable to walk fast as the object is heavy. He stopped near a banyan tree and took a shovel and started to dig 3 feet down in front of the tree. He dropped the object into the pit. The object was wrapped in a plastic sheet. When the person thrown it down, the wrapper opens up. The object was 5 feet high. After 3 years, Gold Star Glory, Hyderabad, a family came into the guest house. They were 3, father, mother and son. It was night 12 a.m. Father woke up from the sleep and walked to the fridge and opened and brought a water bottle out and started to drink water. He heard some sounds. He turned his head to left. A sharp object struck towards his neck. The blood was flowing down from his neck. Mother woke up by the sounds and came out of the room. It was thundering. By the light, she saw some blood marks on the floor. She listened a sound and turned back. 2 hands caught her head and twisted her head from front to back. A police was climbing a building very fast, in a hurry. He banged at the door of the corner flat in the 3rd floor and shouted, "Kishan, we got a new trouble. You need to solve it." Kishan was sleeping on the cushion. He slowly woke up, stretching his arms and asked, "What happened, Raghu? Tell me." Raghu explained, "Kishan, at morning 2:30 a.m. we found 2 dead bodies tied each other on Shamshabad Road. After the arrival of forensic reports, it was confirmed that the bodies are of SI and Inspector of Adipatla." Kishan gave a jerk after listening and asked, "Any clues?" Raghu replied, "No." Kishan ACP went with Raghu to crime spot in Shamshabad. By that time, a constable was quarreling with a person. That person told, "Only Chamundi can help you," and left. Kishan asked the constable why they were quarreling. Constable told, "Sir, he came to crime spot and said to do black magic." Raghu told, "It's okay, good thing, leave it." Kishan and Raghu went to the spot. They didn't even find any clue. Then they both moved to forensic lab. They met doctor and asked about the murder. Doctor replied, "Actually on the body we didn't find any fingerprints. 2 persons were killed. In that, 1 person died due to breath loss and other one's head was twisted. Head was twisted 180 degrees. Kishan just thought for a while and moved out of the forensic lab. He was still thinking about it. There was no clue or evidence to investigate, but the victims were police officers. Kishan's mind was blank. Kishan got a message from an unknown number. He opened the message file. There was a text written, "Angel." Kishan got into the jeep and with Raghu and went to cybersecurity office and checked the message travel place and data. Those officers were not able to find the info. They told Kishan about the situation. Kishan came to Raghu and told, "I am not understanding this case. It's highly hectic." Raghu told, "I'll just come after an hour. You go to the police station. I'll come soon." As Raghu told Kishan, he got into the car and began to travel to the police station. While going, his car tire punctured. He lost the control and applied a heavy brake. He dashed a tree. It stopped near a hotel named Paradise Bliss. He got down of the car and took a heavy breath. He checked his mobile. It was broken into 2 parts. He saw the hotel and went inside of the hotel. The door opened. He went near the receptionist and asked her, "Can I make a phone call?" He heard a child singing. He turned back. There There was no one. While he turned front, receptionist was not there. He went inside the cabin and tried to make a call to the police station. The phone was not ringing. He heard some bone crackling sounds from inside of a corridor. The lights began to flicker. The lights got off. He searched the reception area. He found a torchlight. He spotted the light onto the corridor. Nobody was there. Again he heard some sounds. He thought of leaving the place and moved out of the reception place and moved to the door. The door closed. He banged the door several times. He listened, a male voice was singing.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, I kinda like to meet, pretty woman, I don't believe you.
Behind him. He turned the torch behind him. He found a man was wearing the mask and catching the chainsaw. The red lights began to flicker in the hotel. The person ran towards Kishan and he shouted loudly. That person cut Kishan with chainsaw. The blood was flowing. Suddenly Kishan woke up. He was in a hospital bed. He checked his arms and legs. There was some minor wounds on his hands and cut on his right of the forehead. Raghav came and asked him, "Are you alright?" Kishan told he was good and asked about the hotel near the accident place. Raghav replied, "There are no hotels in the place you travelled. A lorry driver saw the accident and called us. You were unconscious in the car itself." Kishan asked, "From how much time I was here?" Raghav told, "You were here for 3 days." "What about the case?" asked Kishan. "There is no clue, but a person came and told there was a banyan tree at Shemshabad. Now they built a hotel on that named Gold Star Glory. Whoever people will go there and stay there will die by next day. Our victims also went to that hotel the day before they were killed. Actually, the person told this was happening due to a phantom which was killed many years ago." Kishan asked Raghav, "Okay, who is the person informed you?" "His name is Martin." After a day, Kishan got discharged from hospital. Both Raghav and Kishan went to the hotel Gold Star Glory. It was evening, 5 o'clock. The sun was getting down fast. They both went inside the hotel. It was good looking. Raghav moved into a room and saw a board which was containing a certificate of Paradise Bliss. Suddenly lights got offed and doors got closed. Raghav was in a room and Kishan was in another room. The main doors got closed. Raghav turned on his mobile torch and was moving into the room edge. There he found a room door. He just touched it. The door fallen. There was a way to down. Raghav shouted and called Kishan. Lights began to flicker in the house and something weird wind was present behind Kishan. He turned back and saw an object present behind him. Its hair fallen on face, with full of wounds on its hands and legs. Its eyes were shining red and white and screaming